Congratulations, Mr. President. The Uwezo Fund is now active.
At last, the much-hyped fund that is aimed at uplifting the lives of youth and women in the country was launched. Before the election, the Jubilee government promised to use the 6 billion shillings that was set aside to finance a possible presidential runoff vote to empower the youth and women, a promise that has now come to pass. The colourful launch kicked off with a set of questions from journalists, including K24's Terian Chibet.
Now, our education system teaches us to be employees. So my question to you is, what are you doing, or what is your government doing to ensure that entrepreneurship is ingrained in our education system from the roots and not after the university level?
What we are doing with technical education is we want education going forward, and especially training, to be based on competencies and skills as opposed to just formal education.
And the president was not mincing his words, sending a stern warning to his officers in case anyone failed to adhere to the government's policy of setting aside at least 30% of the value of public procurement projects to the youth.
I am therefore directing that as we go forward, and as ministries prepare to sign their performance contracts, the issue of 30% will be one of the issues that we will assess ministries with.
The menace of unemployment has been a thorn in government's flesh for years, but with the unveiling of this fund, the Jubilee government hopes this will be a thing of the past, with statistics indicating that at least 70% of our unemployed persons are the youth. The fund is accessible to groups of between 5 and 15 people, where each group will be eligible for up to 500,000 Kenya shillings at an 8.5% interest per year, and gives up to 3 million shillings per project. The Deputy President further encouraged the targeted groups to run with the opportunities provided.
Let nobody tell you you cannot make it. If they try to tell you that story, tell them, what about William Ruto, who sold chicken at a railway crossing, and today he is the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya?
The money will be disbursed through constituencies and will be overseen by women representatives and members of parliament.
With that, maybe the chicken farmer and the minister can come so that we can launch this thing.
Now, for many years, the desk job, or rather a white-collar job, was considered ideal and everyone was rushing to be employed. But with the unveiling of the Uwezo Fund by the Jubilee government, it is a plan they hope will change the country for the better. Ruth Mulandi, K24 News Night, Nairobi.